Discover the extraordinary. 10 real-life superhumans on Earth. We all adore superhero movies, don't we? Marvel and DC stories have captured the hearts of countless fans. Have you ever pondered what it would be like to possess genuine superpowers, such as Superman's incredible speed, strength, and sociability? Or to embody the intellect and technological prowess of Iron Man? Perhaps even the raw power of the Hulk, despite his occasional anger management struggles. Just imagine it, becoming a real-life Avenger. One word perfectly captures that sensation. Awesome. Surprisingly, these potential superpowers lie dormant within our own bodies, awaiting discovery due to various unforeseen factors. All it takes is training and unlocking their potential. As unbelievable as it may seem, there are indeed individuals with genuine superhuman abilities. It may be hard to believe, but we were just as astonished until we encountered these 10 extraordinary individuals blessed with real, authentic superpowers. If you're curious to learn more about them and their incredible abilities, keep watching until the end of the video. Number 10. The real-life Flash. A lot of people might say, what's so special about this? No doubt there are many people with extra speed, but there's a difference here. We're talking about actual superhuman speed. If one of you ever got lucky enough to work with or see the late legendary Bruce Lee, you would know that his fighting movements were incredibly fast, so fast that the editors had to slow it down twofold in order to make it visible on film. Lee would move intentionally slower for the camera to capture his moves, and then the filmmakers would slow it down further for the viewers to catch. Otherwise, the villains would appear to fall over for no reason. If you still think speed beyond the humanized capability to grasp is still not good enough, then you're definitely a tough one to impress. Maybe that's your superpower. Newsflash or Flash. You're not the only fastest man alive. Number 9. Superhuman strength. When we think about super strength, a man with giant muscles hugely comes to mind. But in reality, the concept of strength is much more complex than that. Having super strength doesn't involve any bodybuilding or extra muscles, rather the way that we use them. It's not necessary to have a giant muscular body to have super strength. This has been proven by Dennis Rogers, the pound-for-pound strongest man in the world. He's shown his incredible strength through performing various tasks like holding back 4 Harley-Davidson motorcycles at a time and stopping aircraft from taking off. Now that's hard to process considering the fact that Rogers is the strongest man on Earth, weighing only 76 kilograms, and he's only 5 feet, 6 inches tall. You've got to be wondering, how does he do it? Well, the answer to your question is plyometrics, a training exercise that allows you to access the dormant muscles of your body by ignoring the inhibition reflex for a limited time. Sounds simple, but it's not. Number 8. The Iceman. In 2007, a Dutch athlete by the name of Wim Hof set a new world record by submerging his body in ice for almost 72 minutes, wearing only shorts and boots, and that's not even it. He climbed Mount Everest wearing the same clothing. The only reason he couldn't make it to the summit was because of a foot injury. His body is remarkably adaptive to extremely low temperatures. People call him the Iceman. This special ability of Wim involves his breathing technique and control of his body. He also ran a marathon in the hot desert without any water. Some say he might be tricking everyone, but all of his work is carefully analyzed by journalists and scientists. The way how he manages this is still a mystery to science and to the world, but what can we say? The cold never bothers him anyway. Number 7. Flexibility Master. Remember the movie Fantastic Four, where Mr. Fantastic's superpower was to stretch and twist his body at will? It's one of the most well-known superpowers of all time. Contortion is a performance art known for extreme physical flexibility, which dates back to times of ancient Egyptians. Daniel Browning is a master of contortion, also called the Rubber Boy. He also made his name in the Guinness Book of World Records as the most flexible man in the world. He's famously known for rotating his torso 180 degrees, squeezing into small boxes, bending in half backwards while laying down straight. Now about that. Number 6. Real-life Aquaman. Yep, you heard that right. Dave Mullins, a man from New Zealand, has the ability to swim underwater for not only a long period of time, but also more distance. In 2007, Dave broke his own record by swimming 244 meters down underwater with a single breath for within the time frame of 4 minutes and 2 seconds. He set another record in April 2008 when he dove 108 feet down without any specialized diving equipment or oxygen tank. The technique to hold breath underwater for a long period of time is to train your muscles to work while deprived of oxygen. However, this leads to excessive accumulation of lactic acid in Dave's leg muscles, so it takes a few days for him to recover after a record-breaking swim. Number 5. Superecholocation. Ben Underwood, a teenage boy who was diagnosed with cancer as a toddler, enhanced his ability to see using echolocation. Underwood could recognize the things around him just by clicking his tongue, which allows him to read the sound waves bouncing off the objects. And that's not it. Other than navigating around objects, he could also tell what he was seeing or which object it was. This superpower of his allowed him to function as a normal teenager. Underwood used echolocation to learn skateboarding, rollerblade, and even martial arts. Sadly, in 2009, he passed away at the age of 16 due to the cancer that took his eyesight. For all we know, his actual superpower was he made rocking lemonade from the lemons life gave him. Number 4. Zamora. Tim Critland is famously known for his phenomenal torturous tasks like skewing his lower jaw by sticking a sharp rod in his mouth and out below the chin. He's been a sideshow for decades known by the title Zamora. He claims that his ability to transcend pain comes from a Zen-like approach that allows him to perform such crazy tasks. Although doctors believe that Tim was born with a rare genetic mutation, which prevents him from experiencing any kind of pain, one of his performances includes swallowing multiple items and then cutting into his torso to retrieve them. Still in shock, wait till you check out the next one. Number 3. Girl with X-ray vision. Superman with laser eyes, that's pretty cool, but what about real life? Super eye vision. Natasha Demkina from Sarabsk, Western Russia, had super eye vision when she was only 10 years old. It was no later when she found out that she could easily locate her mother's organs and their condition just by looking at the body. Soon the news spread around the town and people started showing up at her door for body scans. A local children's hospital conducted a test to check the girl's abilities and whether they were real or not. She drew a diagram of one of the doctors on the team where she pointed out the exact spot of an ulcer just by simply showing a dark spot on the stomach drawing. She also helped in contesting the diagnosis of one cancer patient, which upon testing turned out to be a benign cyst. While visiting England, she was able to tell about one of the doctor's injuries he had in a car accident while the doctor was fully clothed. Take your time to process this. If you ask me, I barely have normal vision. I push a door when it clearly says pull. Having eyesight with the ability to look inside literally is something real, super crazy. However, Natasha's abilities are still under question, but we put it on the list with the others because, hell, that's fun. And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by one of our subscribers, so if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it on over to us. We might even feature it in a future video. Number 2. Today's subscriber pick. At first glance, it might look like a customized mannequin from a biology lab. But if you look closer, you might be able to see the veins popping out of his arms and chest. A body like this is difficult, yet not impossible to build. There are a lot of body-building people with similar body structures. However, it does involve following specific diet plans and taking supplements like proteins and steroids. It's still unclear if the picture was real or Photoshop or not, but as for us, building a body like this is a superpower. It's really crazy, but the effort counts. I saved the best for last, but first I have a quick challenge that takes only 5 seconds to complete. If you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just try it. It really works. Number 1. Super healer. A man from Aberdeen, Brazil, appears to have the ability to perform invisible surgeries just by using his hands. People also call him John of God. He was born in 1942 and claims that he had the vision to go to church at the age of 16 while he was wandering around the village, looking for work. However, he says that he has no memory of it, but his healing abilities couldn't say less. Thousands of people visit him for healing where he performs visible surgeries without any anesthesia. A lot of people claim to have witnessed him sticking his bare hand inside a man's stomach and pulling out the tumor, as well as conducting invisible surgeries just by laying hands on a person. They're contradicting facts about the matter, but he made it on the list due to all the attention he received, so that's super. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, click on the notification bell icon for more amazing videos. And as always, thanks for watching.